were the nerves like hitting your opening tee shot here compared to what you normally do on the basketball court?
I don't get nervous for basketball, but I got a little nervous for this because I don't want to hit anybody, but honestly, like, I'm just trying to have...
All right, so to kick things off, let's talk about the crowd. It was early, around 7 a.m., and already packed.
Media is pumped about Caitlin Clark, as they should be. So many more new fans are going to be tuning in to golf who never would have.
What's crazy is that Caitlin Clark's golf highlights are completely shutting down her critics. They thought they could undermine her talent, but she's just too good. She stepped onto a golf course, a completely new sport for someone known for dominating basketball, and proved them wrong. Seriously, fans and even her rivals were in awe of her power and finesse. She played alongside legends like Annika Sorenstam and Nelly Korda, and she looked incredible. Every single shot was flawless, sending a huge message to anyone who ever doubted her. It just shows her abilities are limitless. She's not just a...
Me and one of my teammates versus two of them, and we'd go like play Twilight every day after practice, and it would just be so fun. And we'd go talk about it, talk crap the next day at practice. That's what made it.
Listen, people were lining up super early.
Listen, people were lining up super early just to catch a glimpse. By 7 a.m., the stands were already packed, waiting for Caitlin Clark's very first tee-off. And wow, she delivered. She hit a powerful yet controlled drive straight down the fairway, and the applause was instant. It screamed natural athlete. Everyone in that crowd could feel it. Something extraordinary was about to happen when she stepped onto that green.
Participating in this LPGA Pro-Am is just going to bring so many more eyes because everything she does brings eyes, especially to a basketball court, but even when she makes an appearance.
Now think about this. She's not even a professional golfer, but every single shot showed her dedication and adaptability. That's what her fans love, and what her critics can't stand. She nailed tough shots, made flawless putts, and approached every hole with such focus and fluidity. It was incredible watching her hold her own against seasoned champions. With every swing, it felt like she was rewriting expectations, making people wonder just how far her skills could really go. Seriously, people started with
huge. That's why they expanded the coverage around it, and that's why you see, some of the talking heads in the golf space getting really excited because they know what's about to come down this week once Caitlin Clark's.
Caitlin's performance out there definitely didn't sit well with her rivals like Angel Reese and Aja Wilson. Her basketball skills had already set the bar sky high, but now this unexpected golf talent just adds another level.
About being a leader in their space, whether it was sport, whether it's business, whatever it is. I think that was what's so cool about it, and obviously getting to sit next to Annika on stage is pretty special.
Her critics probably never saw this coming, right? Caitlin excelling in another sport? It's more than just skill. It's the Caitlin Clark effect in full swing. Her fans get so fired up that her detractors end up completely sidelined. Competing with her on the court is one thing, but when she starts dominating new sports, she becomes nearly unstoppable. Her golf performance sent shockwaves through the entire sports world, drawing attention far beyond the golf course. For fans, it confirmed her incredible versatility. For critics, it was an undeniable moment. And it wasn't just her physical talent. It was her calm, collected composure under pressure. She was totally in her...
Think of who else maybe could play today, especially in women's sports, that would create this kind of attention. Current player. And, I mean, the true buzz that Caitlin Clark has shown across the entire sports world in such a...
Crowd's reaction was more than admiration. It was pride. They weren't just watching Caitlin Clark, the basketball star, try golf. They were witnessing Caitlin Clark, the athlete, push boundaries and expand her influence right before their eyes. With every stroke, the excitement around her grew. And for her critics, it must have felt like they were watching her rise to a level where competing with her, or even trying.
I know that you work really hard in the offseason. You said yesterday you're always trying to get better. What's the thing that you're working on this offseason?
I think, honestly, besides the actual basketball skill part of it, I think getting stronger. That's what I'm focusing on. I'm in the weight room a lot, just building that strength. Obviously, it was hard going right from the college season to the professional season. We've spent a lot of time in it.
As she moved from one hole to the next, basketball fans started buzzing about her even...
Sure, she's going to get quite a few from Nelly. Maybe, fine-tune that part of it. But,
like that
I mean, you're an athlete. You're used to crowds, and I'm sure you play better under pressure.
Her critics, the ones who tried to downplay her impact on the basketball court, faced an even bigger problem. She was blowing up across all sports. Caitlin wasn't just about basketball anymore, and she was everywhere. Every new achievement made it harder for them to keep up with her growing legend. And on top of that, her natural charisma shone through with every fan she met, every autograph she signed, and every supportive gesture from
Idiot Angel Reese is trying so hard to latch on to Caitlin Clark by being the heel and then crying about it. You all did this. You all called her a white bitch constantly.
Watching her achieve all this, her rivals probably realized this was the ultimate challenge. It was becoming crystal clear what she was truly capable of. The space for anyone trying to talk her down was shrinking fast. Her impact was setting a whole new standard. Her dominance wasn't just about her talent. It was her ability to win people over, change minds, and set a pace her critics simply couldn't match.
Clark is becoming the best player, not because she's white, because she's that good. She's having Larry Bird impact. She's been the driving force of the hottest team in the entire league, despite her record turnovers. Why? Because she's that good. She's legit good. She's colorblind good. She's guilt-free good. She's apolitically.
With every swing and every moment she stepped into the spotlight, Caitlin Clark was redefining what it meant to be a...
Caitlin Clark has been the best thing, the most dominant thing. Remember, there's been good players come out of college, but nobody really cared. They'd seen it. Nobody really cared.
Thing is, she wasn't just trying out a new sport. She was absolutely crushing it, becoming an expert in real time. And that left an impression her critics couldn't ignore. It was their reality check. No matter what they did, they couldn't stop Clark's star from rising. By those final holes, fans were packed around every green, and social media was exploding with clips of her best shots. Her influence was undeniable. Sports journalists, analysts, and even professional golfers were amazed at how quickly Caitlin adapted to this new challenge. Her performance wasn't just inspiring for her fans, it was motivating for anyone who appreciates extraordinary athleticism. It was clear she wasn't just there to show.
She would not have joined the WNBA. These numbers would not be the way that they are with or without her, right? So it's not about Caitlin Clark not being in the finals or being in the finals. It's the fact that Caitlin Clark is in the league that is allowing other teams to still have these pretty decent ratings.
That growing respect for Caitlin, especially after her success in golf, put enormous pressure on her critics. And it went far beyond casual praise. Her rivalry with Angel Reese and Aja Wilson had mostly played out on the basketball court, but now they were watching her win hearts and dominate headlines in a completely different sport. With every swing of her club,
Caitlin Clark is doing the right thing, rising above all of the crap that she's had to endure. Caitlin Clark was worried about playing the game, and that is why she got Rookie of the Year. She was not worried about the
voice. Angel and Aja found themselves in a tough spot. They were already trying to keep up with Caitlin on the basketball court. And now she was setting brand new standards in a sport they probably hadn't even thought twice about.
Get ready to go back in 2025. You got a new coach, Stephanie White. What's looking forward to?
I'm excited. I think, obviously our goal of reaching the playoffs last year we accomplished, but now, we want to be a championship contender. I think we're putting in the pieces to be able to do that, hopefully add some free agents, and I think you can just feel the excitement in the whole organization and in the city, our fans. So honestly, I can't wait to get back out there. I wish we had a game tomorrow.
From her critics' perspective, Caitlin's crossover success didn't just make her a fan favorite, it turned her into a multifaceted threat. Beyond simply showcasing her athleticism, Caitlin was building a legacy that forced her opponents onto the defensive. While Reese and Wilson worked to hold on to their positions in basketball, Caitlin's story, especially after stepping into golf, became virtually unstoppable. To her fans, she was more than just a competitor. She was
things that me and Annika said is we share a lot of the same values, and I think that's really cool, being driven, but so do they at the same time. Like, obviously we're, professional athletes or played sport or whatever it was, but at the same time in their lives, it all relates. And I think people at times forget that. We're real humans too, and we're driven by this.
With her growing influence, Caitlin Clark had become a force that couldn't be contained. She had gone far beyond basketball, reaching a point where her rivals were left watching from the sidelines. unsure how to respond.
Bittersweet end to a phenomenal rookie season that Caitlin Clark had. And it honestly got me to just reflecting on this season. And it sucks that so much of it was riddled with so much drama and so much negativity and so many mishaps that the WNBA had throughout the entire.
At this point, fans could feel the intensity Caitlin brought to every moment. They weren't just cheering anymore. They were emotionally invested in her success. As she approached the final holes, her focus and precision never wavered, showing just how fierce her competitive nature really was. Every swing was accurate, every putt perfectly calculated, and every moment added to her growing aura as an unstoppable athlete. With each hole, the crowd's energy built higher, turning what began as a casual round of golf into something that felt like a championship event. Caitlin thrived on that energy, soaking in the applause and transforming every stroke into a spectacle. Right then, social media lit up. Fans shared her shots and putts with captions calling her performance remarkable and unexpected. Sports analysts jumped into the conversation, with some even predicting that Caitlin's natural athleticism could make her a true multi-sport superstar. Her golf debut generated massive buzz. It felt like her name was everywhere. For her rivals, Angel Reese and Aja Wilson, this had to be a harsh reality check. Their rivalry with Caitlin